Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the Blu Ray edition of The Good Liar. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I'll put out videos every single day. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365, as well as over at the Disney Magic Hour podcast. I'll put a link for that in the description. All right, The Good Liar, starring Sir Ian McKellen, Helen Mirren, is now on Blu-ray. We're going to check out the picture quality and the audio in just a moment, but before we do anything else, let's do a quick unboxing. Here we have the Good Liar slipcover edition. I actually really dig the cover art. I like the, the contrast between the two characters, light and dark, so I dig this a lot. We have the rear cover there, and then it's just a quick spine. And interior-wise, nothing overly special, just the same. And then just your basic cover art. So, all right, let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. Now, recently I did a review of the 4K digital version of The Good Liar. I will go ahead and include that at the end of this video. So things that we're going to be, just do slight comparisons on the picture quality for this film. As far as the Blu-ray picture quality goes, I think overall it's a very solid looking image. It provides a nice clean 1080p. The film was shot digitally, so it has that nice cleanliness, crisp look to it. It looks pretty good. But I feel overall, comparatively to the HDR provided over on the digital version, I think it does get a little bit murkiness at times, especially during the nighttime scenes. Any kind of black levels are a little bit too elevated for my liking. It's still good, it's still nice, but it's not as deep, it's not as noticeable as we got over on the 4K edition. But for the most part, I think it works as a 1080p. It's nothing to really, write home about as far as that quality goes, but I think overall it is pretty strong for the effort that we get here. Color levels look good. Overall, I feel it's not an inherently colorful movie. There isn't a whole lot of instances. A couple things here and there that pop out, but nothing. It's kind of a dark, murky, kind of story. So it has that moodiness to it, and it comes across as far as picture quality goes when they shot it. So it's not going to be like, oh, you get things like blue skies and sort of like that, and when those do appear, they look good. It's just, this color is not this film's strong suit, and that's just how it was filmed, and that's perfectly fine. Artistic choice and everything, that looks good. A little detail, a little bit on the soft side on occasion, but for the most part, there are some good, strong moments of detail as well. I feel that skin texture is pretty good. Clothing and that sort of thing look really nice. There's a couple scenes that take place in the past in a particular house that I feel are really nicely, full of detail, and you see the little nooks and crannies and that sort of thing. It looks pretty good, but for the most part, I think it's just a serviceable picture. It's just nothing that's really going to blow your mind as far as that goes. Audio-wise, we pretty much have an identical track over on that side. Now, the digital provided a Dolby Digital 5.1. This is DTS 5.1. I was really hoping we're going to get a 7.1. But for the most part, I think the DTS is a little bit stronger. Now, this being on disc, of course, you're going to have less compression. It's going to have a higher bit rate, so it's going to sound a little fuller. It's going to sound a little more immersive. And I did feel that way watching the film utilizing the surround sound. So I think it's a little bit stronger than we got over on the digital version, but I really wish they would have upped the ante on a 7.1. I think that would have been really nice. But it is to its credit, it is a dialogue heavy kind of film. There's a few action scenes sprinkled throughout, but it's nothing that's, you're really going to notice. It's going to bring like just an overall big sound stage to life. Your surround sounds do their job. A couple of ambient sounds here and there, and there's a little bit of vocal kind of thing that pops up in the rears, and some action. It does happen. It's sprinkled throughout the film, but it's not prominent. As far as the fronts go, they do their job. Dialogue comes through nice and clean through the center channel, and your fronts are doing their job as well. They sound very full, and as I said, it's a overall stronger kind of oomph to the track as opposed to over on digital side, and your LFE kicks in at appropriate times, but nothing to really write home about. So that's pretty much it for The Good Liar. I'm going to go ahead and give the picture quality of that one a solid B. I think it's good. A little too elevated in the blacks on a lot of occasions, but I think for the most part it works, and it does provide a nice overall clean picture. Other than that, audio-wise, I'm going to give this one a C+. I think it's stronger than what we got digitally. It gives you a little bit of extra strength. Don't have to worry about that digital compression, and it's a nicer overall experience. But it's just not a completely immersive track as I would have liked. But there we go. That's my review. Let me know in the comments below if you had a chance to check it out. The Good Liar, I think it's worth checking out. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I'll put out videos every single day. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.